Hi guys, it's Marcy here, and the lesson I found is from Teachers Pay Teachers. It is a third grade geometry lesson on finding the perimeter of polygons. So this lesson would be really good for students who are just beginning to learn about the concept of perimeter. It's really good at teaching students the key points of perimeter and really just how to use it overall. It begins with a lot of class activities and then transitions into group activities and individual. This lesson gives like a ton of really great worksheets and games and activities, just different options that you can use to teach your students about perimeter. So a Common Core standard I found, this is a third grade geometry standard that relates to this lesson, is students should understand that shapes in different categories may share attributes, and that the shared attributes can define a larger category. Recognize rhombuses, rectangles, and squares as examples of quadrilaterals, and draw examples of quadrilaterals that do not belong in any of these subcategories. And then I also found a really good Indiana Common Standard, and this is another third grade standard. Mathematically proficient students look closely to discern a pattern or structure. They step back for an overview and shift perspective. They can recognize and use properties of operations and equality. They can organize and classify geometric shapes based on their attributes, and they can see expressions, equations, and geometric figures as single objects or as being composed of several objects. And I would also say this relates to a lot of the concepts we learned recently in Math 139. Basically, just learning how to find the perimeter of two-dimensional polygons is a huge one that we learned. And also just learning the concept that the distance around a figure is the perimeter, and it can be found by adding the sides together. And also that the perimeter of a polygon is equal to the distance around it is the main concept that we have learned in Math 139. Thank you.